Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Ashley's Treasure, and today I got a haul to share with you. I got some from Joann's because they're closing, I got some from Salvation Army, and then some from stuff from Goodwill, and I think I got stuff from Michael's too. So let's start with Salvation Army since it's right here. I had to drop my husband off because we're short on a vehicle now because somebody rear-ended him and destroyed his car, and so we are short on a vehicle, so I had to take him to work today. That's been fun, but luckily he's okay. Everything's alright, but the person that hit him ran off, so it was a hit and run. The guy was on something, if you know what I mean. It stinked really bad. So yeah. So that's why the guy ran before the cops got there. So that's been fun, and the car's damaged too much that they're gonna total it because there's nothing left of it really. So, but luckily my husband's okay. He's all right. He's just super sore because he got hit from behind so that the airbags did not go off, and so he hit his head on the steering wheel, and I was afraid of him having a concussion, and so we took him in to make sure, but everything's okay. They said there was nothing severe, just the muscles, really sore muscles. But anyways, so we took him to work today. On the way back, I stopped at Joann's trying to use my gift card that he got me for Christmas, and I was not able to use it because Joann's doesn't own Joann's anymore. A liquidating company owns it now, so you cannot use gift cards there, just so you know, FYI. And so I have to file this claim and everything trying to get credit back, because then I don't have the receipt of it, and I don't know how much is left on there, and so I can't, because it needs to know the amount on there. So I asked them if they can find out, and they can't even do that, so I have no idea what to do right now. So that's why I went next door to Salvation Army to kind of vent a little bit. And I found these goodies because I kept wanting to do a lemon journal. And I was looking at Joann's too at their lemon fabric, and they're asking way too much for it. It was like $12.99, and then it was only 20% off right now. Yeah, they don't really have much of any deals there right now. But I found this. It was a set of 3 for $3.99, so I thought it wasn't too bad. I'm going to wash them, of course. But isn't this really pretty? I like this. And then it had this little towel too, which isn't too bad. There is a couple stains there, but I think I can like bleach that, and this I could soak in the OxyClean and maybe that'll come out. If not, that's all right. And then, oh, there was this little one too, which I thought was cute. It was all together. Although I think that you got, is that paint there, or is that a part of it? Oh no, that's a sliced lemon. Okay. But yeah. I'm going to throw them in the washer. Purple tags were half off this time. This fabric I got for $2.99, which I thought wasn't too bad. It's a Christmas theme. I thought it had to do with the story of The Night Before Christmas. I could be wrong, but let's unfold this, or try to. Yeah, this is one of those fabric books. Isn't that cute? Like, this is the back cover of it, and this is the front cover of it. And it's got the story of it. This is page 8. That's page 1. So I don't know. Should I do that in like a journal, for like a Christmas journal? Or should I just use parts of it? Because at first I was just going to use parts of it because I thought it was really cute because I couldn't completely see it. And then all of a sudden I saw this part right here. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So should I do like a Christmas fabric journal? I don't know. I hope that's all of them. I don't know. Because how many pages are there supposed to be? Does it even say? 1 yard. Pages 1 through 8. 1 and 8, 2 and 7, 3 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, and then the cover. So yeah, I got it all. So maybe I'll have to do that as a part of a journal. This was half off too. That's the only reason why I got it, because I would not pay $3 for these. But they got money on them, and you know, this helps to learn how to count money and everything for little ones. But I thought, these might be interesting for in journals. Like, they are waxy, but maybe I can sand them down a little bit and then distress them, like age them, or put like tea dye bags, you know, stained on there or something, or tissue paper. I thought that was kind of interesting. Or else, you know, I can always cut the circles out, the coins out, and use that as September too. And they're all that way, you know, there's no like writing or anything. I don't like the back of them that much, but again, I could just cover it right up. And there's a lot of cards in here, so I thought that was worth it for $1.50. And then I did get more cards too. I got this one I was curious about. This was only $1.99, and it's a Sudoku, 50 puzzles, but they're like cards. So I was curious. And plus they're numbers, even just cutting the little sections out. I don't know. And are they double-sided? Yeah, they are. They're a little bit thinner than the other cards, but not bad. Oh, the answers are in the back. Okay. I don't want the answers. But who knows? Maybe you could use a erasable marker and do these and like wash them off and reuse them again, maybe? I don't know. But I thought they'd be interesting in journals. Who knows? And I got those regular price. And then there's one more cards. It was these ones. There was a one on multiplying, which I was kind of curious about, but I ended up not getting those ones because they seemed too new. These ones seemed somewhat a little bit older. Like probably 90s, possibly. But this one was $1.99. And I liked these ones. They're different. And they're a light blue color instead of black. So I thought that was kind of cute. To put in junk journals. Alright, that's all the cards. I found this book. This was the only book I got. Because their books, they went up 50 cents. So hardcover are $1.50, which this one was. And then the paperback is $1 now. But this one I thought was kind of cute. It was calling me. It was just sitting there. It has this nice green cover. It's like kind of Christmassy theme. I didn't even, yeah, tidings of comfort and joy. Although it kind of got squished, so it's like kind of sideways. I gotta kind of fix that. But it is a nice size. I can save the journal. But what got me was that the writing is a dark green, the same green as this cover. And you always see writing in black. So I thought that was really interesting, being a dark green. Granted, I wish it was a little bit lighter, so it'd be more noticeable, but I'll definitely use these in, you know, making junk journals because it's just different. And I see there's some writing. So yeah, it was a Christmas present in 1997. But it wasn't only that, but there was also some pictures in here. And of course they were green. Yeah, see? Is that same green color? So I thought there's some little pictures in here I can cut out as well. They had that little tea going on in here a couple times. There's a nice wreath. There were, I swore I saw swans in here. And the pages aren't white. They do have a little bit of off-white to them. Can you see the difference? So that's nice too. Okay, there. See, there's even little swans in there. So I thought having like pictures in there too made it kind of worth it. So then I get all the pages, the pictures, and the cover for $1.50. I thought it was somewhat reasonable. Although I think it should be less than that, to be honest. Then I got this for half price. Some bingo cards. I couldn't look inside because it's got packaging tape on it, but it looked pretty full. And plus I got that half price, so $2. Oh, it's still taped here. For crying out loud. Oh, and I got some colorful ones here. So that's kind of cool. There's a pink, there's some light blue, and then red and yellow. And then they got all these cards. And then, of course, I got the tiny little plastic pieces, which are always fun. You need to drill like little holes and have them as like little charms and stuff. And then got the little squares, which I'm not really worried about those. And then it has this card in it as well. So I thought it was worth it. I-25 and G55. And I don't know if this even had a year on it or not. I didn't see, I didn't look. Oh, 1981. And then I found these, which I was hem-hawing back and forth, but they said there's 100 in here. And again, I got it half price for $2, getting 100 envelopes. They're kind of big. That's why I was like hem-hawing. I'm like, should I not? And they got the peel and stick. They're 5 3/4 by 8 3/4. So they can be like fold in half for pages, but I just wasn't sure because of the sticky part or not. But I was thinking, because I do have, where's that powdery thing? I don't know what I did with it. It was probably at the other side. But you know, there is like powder you can put on them to make the stickiness go away. And then it won't stick anymore. Yeah. See? So I do have that to use. I use that for, it's just the static pouch for doing embossing powder. And they're just plain white, but they're, you know, good size, and being able to fold them in half, and that's like a good page, and then have a pocket there. I thought it was worth it. And yeah, it looks full. Like, look, it's got to be 100. So I am good on those. And for getting it half price, if it was regular price, $3.99, $4, I wouldn't have got it. But for getting it for $2, I thought it was worth it. And then I found this giant shower curtain, and I like the fabric because it's kind of like a burlap kind of feel to it. Ugh. And they were asking $5.99, but it's purple, so I got it half price, so I got it for $3. And it's got the big rings on it. And I was just going to get it for the fabrics. Then I thought, you know, I actually could use another shower curtain because we have a white one with like a nice design on it. But I thought it wouldn't hurt having a second one to circulate, you know. So while one's in the washer, I can put this one up. And then when this one's getting washed, you know, I can put that one up so I can keep circulating. And I thought this one wasn't bad. And see how it looks like burlap, you know. And then I didn't unfold it though to see the inside, but it doesn't look bad. Like, I'm gonna wash it, of course, but I don't know, for $3, I thought that wasn't bad. Like, I didn't see any like huge like stains or anything like that. So worst comes to worst, if there is any problems with it, I'll just use the fabric. So it was gonna be win-win for me for $3. For that much, and it's super heavy. All right, now I'm going to show you what I got from Joann's. I only got 3 things. There wasn't really much of a deal of anything. First, I found this. It was just at a random spot, and it was $4.49. So, and it was Hero Arts, and I really did like the spider webs to it, and it seemed like a pretty good stamp. Be a nice background. It's a 6x6. Yeah, and plus it's got the cling to it, so I do have the, you know, stamp thingy, and this will cling to it so that you can do it again and get it at the exact same spot, so you can stamp more than once. And I just thought, I don't know, I thought it was kind of cute, and it was a good size, so I thought that was somewhat reasonable. I haven't shopped at Joann's like hardly the last few years because it's just their prices have gone up so much. And then I looked in their back corner where they have like clearance stuff, and I did find these stickers, and I thought these were cute because I'm trying to get back into scrapbooking because of my daughter, and this was only $2.49. And I like Splish Splash. I thought that was perfect because she loves being in the water, you know, summer memories, high sunshine, or sunshiny day, fun, hello summer. This is my happy place. That is so her. Summer memories, fun in the sun. Oh, I got like a perfect picture. And the Splish Splash, because she loves swimming at the lake. Pool party. We do have a little kiddie pool, and she plays in that. Hello Sunshine. They always call her that too. Summer. Oh Happy Day. Summer. Shine. Fun. I Heart Summer. So yeah, that was all her. So that's why I got that. And then when we were cashing out, actually I should check to make sure that it rang up right. I think they overcharged me on this. Unless that wasn't the sticker to it. Because it's saying it's $14.99 down to $11. I paid $11.24 for this. So yeah, I got overcharged. But since then, I should have caught it, because you can't. Once it's bought, it's done. They won't refund you for it. Oh my gosh! Now I got overcharged for that too. Don't go to Joann's. Don't even bother. To be honest, I don't know why I did. So I only got $3.75 off of it. Solid. So yeah, that was not worth it. But since then I got this, and I didn't know how much it was. I was assuming the original price that was on here, see US $12.99, and it was so pretty. And then I was assuming I would get something off of it, and I kept hip-hawing back and forth. And I remember seeing this there before, and it was bigger, and I didn't get it. And I saw this again, and I thought it was like meant to be, so I did get it. And so it has all the names of all the drawings in here, and then it has the left side, it has the original picture of the bird, and then on the right side you can color it. See, it has these little outlines to color. And see, here it is. So here's the original picture, and then the drawing for you to color. And so I thought this would be a fun thing to do, because I do love coloring. And then I thought also I could use these in junk journals if I wanted to. And there's so many pages in here. There's over 100 pictures in here. So it's kind of hard to say no to. Look, they're slacking. They didn't draw this one over here. What kind of poopers is that? So yeah, I had another bad experience at Joann's again, like always. I always get overcharged there. Ay, ay, ay. That's why I don't go there anymore. Okay, and then stuff I got from Goodwill, and I had some credit. I had like 50 cents store credit, so I used that up too. But I love burlap, and they had 3 ribbons in here for $3.99, so I thought it was okay, because this one is a big one, and it looked like these ones weren't even used. Like, it looks like this was open but not really used. A lot of times I use these for like weddings and stuff, but this has a very light, like baby blue lace on it, and I thought these would be pretty for pockets and stuff. And I really like this lace and stuff. Yeah, it's 3.5 by 3 yards. And then these ones haven't even been open either. So yeah, aren't these from Celebrate It? Isn't that from Michael's? This one has 5 yards. It's 3/4. And this one too. But this one has pink lace with the burlap over it. And then this one blue lace with the burlap over it. And it looks very similar to this one. Let me try opening them. So that's the lace, and then they got the burlap over it, which is really pretty. This would be great on a spine or whatever throughout the page, and it's not too thick. It's decent. So I thought that was worth it. I got a couple books. I found one Reader's Digest. There is some chips on the top, which I think is okay. You know, I can always put something over it or something, but I do like the red, gold, and the blue on it, the navy blue, and the cover to it. I like the design ones. I don't like the solid ones. Gotta clean that up. I didn't realize that little dirtiness there, but I did like the red and white, and then this on it. This would be good for like in 4th of July, you know? But I like these end pages, that gray. I'm trying to remember what year this was. I think it was in the 60s. 69. And then I'll try to see if I can find any good pages. Well, that's kind of cute. This is the King Luther King pleasure. But look at the M. That'd be like a cool thing to cut out. And I was thinking of doing like a King's Queen theme. So it might come in handy. Just the letter I. Another picture. And then this is the day the world ended. Oh my, I don't know about that. But you know, I can just use this section right here. That part's not bad. And some blue writing. This is supposed to be May 2nd of 1902. So what happened back then? I have no idea. I don't remember anything at that time. That's pretty. My Life with Martin Luther King Jr. Supposed to be from his son or something. This one. In this house of Fred? I don't know. It's kind of interesting. There's an interesting little symbol on the top. And it's in there again. Yeah, there's different ones. See, that one's different than that one. Is that I'm assuming this is a book over a nun. But these crosses are kind of cool. They don't have any specific meaning, do they? Or all the different designs of them? I have no idea. Not that I know of. And I can just cut this guy out playing his guitar. I can cut these birds out. But yeah, those are really kind of pretty. The black camels. So not the greatest stories in these ones. That's probably why no one read this one. But that's okay. I really like the cover. And these colors aren't bad. I can always do use my die cuts on these and get some interesting shapes and stuff out of these colors. Which I'll have to show. That was in one of my last mask making videos. I'll have to add that in the description box if you haven't seen that yet. Some of the things I made out of it. Really look at that color. So yeah, I think that was worth it. And theirs are still, what was it? $1 or 99 cents is the adult books, and then children books are 49 cents still at the Goodwill that I go to. So I got this for my daughter. I thought, why not? She loves mermaids. It was really cute. So for 49 cents, I thought it was worth it. I sent like a little tattoo, I think. But it looked like a cute story for her. And then I love getting these books. I got a little bit of a collection of these. Can Lizards Disappear? They're like Ask Me books. They're always Ask Ken, and then, or, you know, stuff like that. I get the ones with the animals in it because the illustrations of the animals are really cool, or really good. They do have some like actual photos, but I love the illustrations. Like that's an actual photo there, but there's all these illustrations. Look at all of these to cut out. There's penguins. Yeah, all these illustrations here, and then there's an actual photo there. So I always go for these ones. These ones I could use. And then there's the more like cartoony ones, which I'm not huge over. But I thought, I always find things I like in these, like those turtles. That lizard's pretty cool. Oh yeah, the blue tongue. I remember those. I've seen that at the zoo before. And see the sea turtles. Is that a leatherback sea turtle? Does it even say? Yeah, I don't think it says. There's a hummingbird I can cut out. There's kiwi to cut out. Flamingos. I like the woodpecker there that I would use. The turkeys, could definitely use those. The blue-footed, what you call them? Boobies. Blue-footed boobies. Oh yeah, and those ones, they collect like shiny objects to impress their mate. The stalk. Penguins. So yeah, there's a little bit of stuff in there. So 49 cents. It wasn't too bad. This one was kind of interesting. It's not normally my normal style, but this is a house in a house for me. I might have to read this first. I don't know how old this is. But look at all this alphabet. Look at each one of these. Isn't that interesting? Like the clown, the elephant, the ice cream. I don't know. The raccoon, the pumpkin. It was just kind of interesting. This is 1987 as a gift. It says 1978. So it was a gift in 87, but this is the 78 edition. Yeah, it's the only year I see on it. But look at all these flowers. Look at these mice that are actually kind of cute. Look at the bee and the beehive, because I do want to do a bee journal. You know, this I could use to cut out. It does have a little bit of shine to it, but not bad. I don't know, it's kind of interesting. It's just different. This whole page of sheep. The puppies. I did see this one in the flowers. I thought that was kind of cute. There's bunnies. I don't know. It's different. The whale. I like whales. There's a horseshoe crab and all those shells. I love that. I like all the turtles and shells, and there's hippos, there's monkeys, there's lions there. Except for the lion journal, which I need to get back into. So yeah, it's all about different homes. Oh, look at the design there, that's pretty. Here's a teddy bear, a little dolls. I think Kiddo's cute. Oh, and then I saw this too, because I want to do an Alice journal, because I got a golden book of Alice in Wonderland. And so I saw this, I'm like, oh, I could add that in there too. But I mean, there's just so much different stuff in here. I thought it was worth it. There's clowns. Use that for like circus. You can use this for like a spring, about weather or rain. It's just very different, for sure. Ooh, look at those flowers. Those are pretty to cut out. Yeah, it looks like Ferdinand, because he's smelling the... Oh, yep, see? He's reading the book, and he's smelling the rose. Oh, that's cute, too. A little birthday. Oh, look how pretty that is. I didn't see that. There's the whole page right there. I could use that in my spring journal. But I already got so many pages in there. That is really pretty, though. I like that, too. Look at all those animals. There's a lion sleeping with a sheep, the bunny. There's just every animal there. It's so interesting. I had to get it. And then this one is Drawing 50. Boats, ships, trucks, and trains. And it was from a school or a library, one or the other. It's seen better days. For sure. They must have put this tape on it to help support it. Yeah, and then the corners as well. Ada Childcare. That is not hair, that's a pen, so that's good to know. What's the year? 1976. But yeah, some of these drawings were actually kind of cool. See, there's step by steps. Like, these boats were pretty cool. I liked them. Trying to show you the bottom because the end result's on the bottom. But even some of these, like the stages, isn't bad. Like that one, you know, I could use that one too, and that one, and that one. And it's paper, you know, just like drawing paper. That's almost like the Titanic. And see, there's just a little rowboat. They're cute. There's a sailboat. I got a lot of stuff for sails, boat, and ships that I should do one. I want to do ones on both that, and I could do this for like a pirate themed journal, a mermaid journal, you know, with all these. And now here's some cars and trucks. Did somebody do that? Yeah, they took a marker. First they were doing like a pencil or a pen, and then they took the marker over, practicing. Huh. Oh, that's cute, the Jeep. The train's really nice. Someone left some paper in here. They were trying to draw a train. They were getting there. Not bad. That's nice. The trains are done really well. And that's kind of cool too, although there's some pen on there. That's a bummer, because that'd be a cool page to have. But yeah, I thought that was worth 49 cents. I got this one. This one is the vertebrae body. It's like biology, short version. And so I thought there was some stuff in here I could possibly use. And it's an older book. See, you can see the aging and everything. So I can use the pages just as is. And I can cut all these critters out. This is 1963. Although, and March 1994. Because originally 1962 or 56. Jeez, oh Pete's. So originally this was 1956, but this is the March 1964 edition. Wow, why can I not speak today? But there were some interesting pages in here. And there was some, you know, underlining that they were taking notes on. So I thought that was really cool. I love that. And then, you know, like the anatomy of different vertebrae. And see here they got a green marker that they used. I loved learning about biology and zoology. That was my thing. Granted, this isn't accurate like today. A lot of things are different now, but it's always nice to look back. And just all these little images too. There's a birdie there. There's, oh yeah, those things. I don't know. I thought I could possibly use some of these. There's a lot of prehistoric animals in here though. Like these ones. But I could use, like the stingray's perfect. I can use these little fishies. Is that a sturgeon? And there's like a gar. Looks like. Yeah, and see these fishies? Those are really cool. Look at all these tropical fish ones. Those ones are perfect. And the seahorse, the puffer fish. Those are perfect. And what do they call that? The sunfish? And you got the scientific name for all of them. See, there's some dinosaurs. I think, yeah, somebody colored these in pink and purple. See, here's some birds. Ooh, more birds. Here we go. That's a great page. So yeah, this was worth it. There's a lot of different animals throughout this. Different sizes, different types of species. There's the horse, the rhinos. There's walrus, bears, giraffe, deer, camel, hippos. And then this is like the cells. Back for a second. Oh no, that was colored that way. I thought they colored that in, but no, that was that. So there's a little bit of color pictures in here. Look at those, the hair and everything, the nerves and everything. Isn't that so cool? The images back then so much better than the ones that that I had in school. These seem so much more detailed. And who knows, like, you know, the skeletons of the animals, you know, like these and stuff, I could use for like a Halloween like thing, 'cause it's kind of creepy in a way, you know, because all the bones and everything, instead of just human bones all the time, you know. So I thought, see, that's kind of cool. It's not too creepy and gross, you know. But I don't know. So I saw a lot of possibilities in this. Look at all these different bones I can cut out and use. This has such good descriptions too. And then they start getting into the muscles, so you know that can be like Halloween, you know, kind of stuff. I think the animals is less scary than, you know, like the human ones for some reason. Like here's like the jaws to like gators. That's different. Just really interesting stuff in here. Now it's going to the digestive system. That's kind of cool. Like I could see making a tag out of these, like making skinny little tags and like coloring these and having it as a background, and you would have like no idea really what it is. But it's just interesting backgrounds. Like look at this. This looks like a map. Doesn't it kind of look like a map? If you think about it, like these look like it could be like roads to somewhere. I don't know, it just depends how you look at it, I guess. See, that's kind of cool. It looks like a coral reef, or like lace, like a close-up, you know, of lace, because all the detail. I don't know, I was fascinated over this, and the cover's kind of cool too, the color and everything. I don't know. I had to get it. And then I do not need to get any more of these, but I can't help it. This one on dinosaurs. Yes, I know it's not up to date and everything, but the images are just so cool. I need to do a fun, like, boys dinosaur journal, because my son was huge into dinosaurs. Granted, he still likes dinosaurs, but not hardcore like he used to, because everything's electronic games now. You know that. Since he started school, all his friends were into that stuff, so he got into it too, sadly. But, that's kind of cool. But there were some really good pictures in here. Where they had like the whole pages, like these. They're like posters practically. Like, there's your whole page right there. Isn't that so cool? And then there's, like, smaller ones to cut out. Is that a Dimetrodon? Yeah, Dimetrodon. See, I still remember some of them. I used to be pretty good. I knew quite a few of them at the time. Look at that one. Bronchiosaurus. Allosaurus. That's a little bit different. Is that Diplodocus? This is a long tail. Bronchiosaurus. Stegosaurus. Trachodon. Ankylosaurus. Triceratops. So yeah, there's like so many in here, and there's footprints, there's like little sketches. How cool are those? Honestly. Pteranodon. Archaeopteryx. And see, there's possums. There's like camels here. Like there's other things in here too. Like more nowadays. But all the prehistoric animals are so cool. So interesting. See the evolution. So I could use that because that looks like a lioness. I could use that for line journal, camel, for like a desert theme. See, now they got the Ice Age going on. Have you heard that they're gonna do another movie on the Ice Age? Isn't this like the 5th or 6th or something like that? Because I watched that back when I was that came out when I was a kid. So yeah, I had to get that. And then let me pause this for a second. I gotta find the stuff from Michael's. Okay. This was actually back in Christmas and I still never shared it. He stopped at Michael's because I told him how I want to get back into scrapbooking, and he got me one of those little containers, those like 4x6 containers. They're about like this thick, and then 4x6. And he got me full of photos. He printed a bunch of photos, as many as he could fit in there. And so then he got me some scrapbook paper too. And he got me some stickers too at Michael's. He got these because our son is in karate, so he got some of these in it. And then some dad, Father's Day like theme ones. And then our son is also in soccer, and his favorite color is green. And so there was some green in here. And so now I can scrapbook, him in karate and in soccer. So that was kind of cute. And then he got me a picture frame too, but that's already up there and it's got pictures on it. And then this paper as well, which is Orchard Hill, which is perfect because a lot of the pictures we went to an orchard, an apple orchard, where you pick your own apples and everything, and there's some fun activities and play stuff there, and it's not that far from us, and so this is perfect because now I can scrapbook that. So yeah, it's blue and got little hearts on it. I've already actually started using some of the pages already. But I actually like this one. I thought it wasn't too bad. There is some gold foil in it. And then these cards, I can use Queen of Hearts for Alice in Wonderland. And all these little sayings, I can fussy cut all these little things out. I like this one, all the texture. Well, at least it looks like there's texture to it. And see, this one I can use for Alice in Wonderland too. All these ones, these cards. These little apples. I loved this one. I already started using that one. I like how some of them have a leaf and some of them don't. And it's got like a sewn quilt look to it too. It's hard to see because it's like tone on tone. Some bunch of stripes with some splatters. I can always cut these apples out too. And this is the same one, but this time it's on black. And these ones again, but on red. That's a nice yellow splatter going on, and it's like on grid. Can you see the detail? So he did pretty good. He didn't do bad. I can use these. I've already started using some of them pages, so. And then he got me this one as well, which I wasn't sure about because being realistic photos, normally I don't scrapbook with the realistic ones. Sorry, there's like a messes in there. But they're not bad. There is some gold splatters in here too. See, there's pumpkins here. And they also sell pumpkins there too at the orchard. That's normally where we get our pumpkins. So I could possibly use these. Or if not, for journals. So thought that was kind of cool. Makes you kind of want to cut out each square. Some more pumpkins, some fall leaves, a mushroom. Can use this also like ones like this, because of the mountains and everything, for like a hiking like theme. But yeah, it's not bad. It's cute. And then I can't remember if I share these two or not, but I got these ones, and my daughter actually picked this one out. She really liked it, and every time she dropped it, she would cry, like she would not let go of it, like she had like death grip on it. And I could see her using, like, scrapbooking her because of all the colors. Here, let me try to do that. And they got like rainbow of colors. See, I could see scrapbooking some of these with her. It was cute. All these colorful hexagons. Some of them are kind of like, that hurts my eyes. That makes me dizzy. And instead of gold, it's got the holographic. And this one was pretty because it looks like stained glass. I thought that was kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not huge into that, but I love this one. I could definitely see her with this, with these rainbow stripes going on. There's like something in there. That's very holographic, shiny. I really like this one. This one I thought was really pretty with the rainbow going on. Some marble, there's like a grid, the honeycombs again, there's those flowers again. So yeah, I thought that was cute. And then I got this one, which I think I know I have one similar to this, but I like the whole, like, these parts of it with like the constellations and stuff, and these stars and stuff, and this map. Because I know I have pages like this. Like, I don't remember this, but I know I have this one. So now I just got another one. I thought it was worth it, because this one was only $3. Because they've been clearancing out some of their scrapbook pads for $3. So that is all I got to share with you. If you put up with that, kudos for you, because that was a lot to share. But I hope you like this. If so, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss out on all the projects that I make with all of these. And I will talk to you later. Bye.